Randall, Cunningham. I'm on the track team. I do high jump, and I'm from Las Vegas. Well, I started running track when I was in elementary school like that. I started high jumping in middle school, and then I started taking it more serious around my sophomore year. I transferred to Bishop Gorman after my freshman year. I had to sit out. Even though I couldn't run high school track, I could still compete outside of that. And that's when I had a really big year. I broke a national record for my age division, so that's when I decided that going to the Olympics is something that I think I can see myself doing. Playing quarterback at Bishop Gorman, such a high-profile school, a very competitive school. We play a really tough schedule. That was something that I always wanted to do, and it was a great experience just being able to play at a high school like Gorman, being able to play with some of my best friends in high school, playing a tough schedule, be nationally ranked, and then having somebody that's a professional quarterback in my corner, just giving me the ins and outs. And like I said, just watching film, he would always help me dissect the defense, get me prepared for the next week, upcoming games. Studying film with them and all that stuff, so it was a great experience. I've always said football is my favorite sport. That's something that I feel like that was my goal. It was always to be a professional football player, but I love track and field. I just felt like focusing on the 2016 Olympics was something that I wanted to put most of my energy towards, so I wanted to focus on track just to be able to give myself the best shot to do that. I believe USC was just instilled in me from when I was a young kid. My uncle went here, so being young, he just always took me to the games. He always told me about USC, watch his highlights, everything like that. So I was always into the football team. I always wanted to be a football player at USC, but as I started getting more involved in track and taking it more seriously, that's when I started noticing and looking up the history about the USC track team. My sister does photography. I know a few of my friends that do photography. It's just something I kind of got into. It's a hobby for me. It's just something that I ended up picking up. Anything that involves creating, that's what I find interesting. Whether it's photography, videography, music, anything that designing, anything creative, that's what I like to do. I think it's just I'm just kind of self-driven. I find inspiration in a lot of different things. I find inspiration in music artists, painters, photographers, athletes. So like I can find inspiration from anywhere, and I just think that's something that's deep in me. I like to create and do new things. I ain't touch it. Yeah, bro, I'm landing and it's sweet. Right now I'm focused on just getting my leg right. I had an injury last season. I had to go through surgery. So right now it's just building that strength back, building the confidence back, getting back into track and field, getting used to jumping again. And then for the team, right now I don't have an indoor season there in indoors. I just want to do anything I can to help them out, whether that's just being at practice every day, doing everything with them, helping them throughout the drills, or if I'm traveling, helping the team out, helping Coach Carroll and the staff out, whatever I can do. I want to win the outdoor championship. I want to jump 7, 8. I want to get a professional contract.